I see what old chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes,
fellows, and I do say we have here for you some rather jolly exciting news concerning Nintendo, their upcoming E3, Super Smash Bros. And more, you know.
we most certainly do, old chap. Yes, indeed. You see, as you may know, E3 is in 6 weeks' time, in June the 10th, I do believe.
Nintendo's one, that's right, old chap.
Most certainly is, yes, indeed. And there has been some rather interesting and rather exciting rumours on the internet and going around that there may be, or may not, but maybe, a new console in the pipeline.
A new console, old chap.
For Nintendo, it's just rumour, but it could be true.
Now, indeed, fellows, this rumour has been circulating recently, and we have to firstly look at the facts and say, well, where did the rumour come from? Well, I'll tell you where it came from.
Yes.
There was in the HTML source of one of Nintendo's E3 websites a mysterious tag of sorts.
Yes.
And you know what that tag said, old chap?
What did it say?
Well, guess.
New console?
No, not quite. Very close. Very
Okay.
close. Yes, indeed, fellows. As you can see there, a string of tags, and of course, that mysterious one, New Nintendo System.
Aha! So they've put in the tags, new Nintendo system. Now, rather interestingly, shortly afterwards, they removed the tag.
They did, old boy. You'll see, fellows, of course, that tag by itself does not necessarily confirm anything. But, of course, it was very quickly picked up and spread across social media and that sort of thing. And shortly thereafter, the Nintendo chaps pulled the tag straight out again. So, indeed, it does lend theory, or credence to the theory, that this could be the findings of a new Nintendo console at E3.
Well, most certainly it could indeed be. You see, you could say, well, perhaps they took it out because they really didn't mean that and they didn't want people to think it was the case. But they also could have took it out because, well, they've been rumbled.
Well, indeed, old boy. Now, fellows, I dare say, just playing on that theory for a little while, a new Nintendo system, what could this mean? How would it work? Well, of course, as you may know, the Wii U has been a bit of a failure.
Well, most certainly, yes. They've tried very hard with the Wii U, and they've brought some good games out, etc. And we've still got some rather exciting and good games coming out soon, such as Smash Bros, etc.
Well, of course, yes.
Most certainly. But, despite that, they've struggled to keep it above water.
They have, old chap. Rather poor sales there, perhaps a bit of confusion in the market about exactly what the Wii U is, not necessarily that good marketing. Could Nintendo's move at E3, therefore, be to launch a new console, hypothetically called, I don't know, the Fusion or the Revolution or something,
yes,
which would play not only the supposed new games, but also the Wii U games as well. So therefore, they could have this new console that was backwards compatible and forwards compatible with Smash Bros, Mario Kart, etc. and so forth, and thereby save their bacon, as it were.
Well, of course, and they've had one over on the other producers there, because, of course, the other producers aren't backward compatible, such as, PlayStation 4, etc.
That's right. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, of course, not backwards compatible, whereas, of course, the Wii U presently is, and any hypothetical new console would, of course, also have to be backwards compatible. Now, this is rather interesting, I say, so we'll have to wait and see whether indeed E3 does yield a brand new console, and if you ask me, Nintendo are going to have to pull something out of the old bag there to save themselves.
Well, most certainly they are.
Now, what else do we have here? Well, as you may know, a rather amusing video lately showed Reggie Fils-Aimé, the Nintendo CEO or president or whoever he is nowadays in Nintendo America, proceeding around the Nintendo HQ in robot form.
Oh, really? What does it mean?
It was rather fun, I say. Now, of course, Nintendo used this rather amusing little skit of sorts to announce there will be a Super Smash Bros. Tournament at E3. That's the new Super Smash Bros. 4 game videos, and at various game stores in America. Now, this is rather exciting, of course, because no one has yet played Super Smash Bros. 4 apart from the devs.
Aha! Yes, of course, a lot of hype and excitement around Super Smash Bros. 4 coming out, especially with them closing down the online play for the old Smash Bros.
That's right, that's right.
So forth. So this is going to be a rather interesting, fun and fiercely fought tournament.
That's right, Elway. Players will have to get quickly used to the new controls if they want to win.
Well, they will. I wonder if they'll have time to sort of practice, etc., and get all the moves under their hat.
Show me your moves. We'll have to see, old boy. But indeed, no doubt, a very interesting event, which will certainly be building some hype, I'm sure.
Yes, of course. Now, if you like Nintendo, you'll be glued to your TV screen or computer screen or whatever when E3 comes out because of Nintendo's announcements, etc. But you will not be seeing Reggie in person.
Really?
Well, apparently no. They're not going to go.
What?
No, they're not going.
My word. Like last year, old chap.
Yes, they're not going. They're just going to have a digital presence only. Now, the question is, why? Are they trying to save money, or they're just fed up going, or whatever?
Well, presumably the usual gang, Iwata, Miyamoto, and Reggie, are all fed up of going to Nintendo. They didn't get enough, cheers from the audience last time, so they've said, nope, that's it, no more attendance in person. They didn't go last year, of course. The last time they went was in 2012, but I suspect knowing saying them, we might be seeing a few announcements made directly to you.
Well, most certainly.
I think we will, old chap.
I would like today to make an announcement, especially for you. We are not going to be there at E3 this year. And if you don't like it, it's hard cheese.
Hard cheese, old chap.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yes,
I think it's
I think they're going to announce that hard cheese is a new item in Mario Kart.
It could be. It could
Yes.
be hard cheese. Maybe one of the Super Smash Bros. Players throws it at someone.
And it hurts a lot.
It would do, yes.
It does hurt, you know.
Hard cheese,
Yes, Fellows, and it is going to be online this time, so there won't be any fancy fireworks or audience cheers, but all the same, we can be assured, knowing Nintendo's track record, of a rather exciting video presentation of their upcoming content. And you know, Bertie, I'm rather hoping to see perhaps a Metroid this time.
Well, I was just about to say, I wonder if they'll announce Samus, because last year we all thought, well, we've got to be getting Samus this year, another Metroid, but instead we got the old monkeys instead.
The old bananas, old chap.
Yes, we just got the DK instead, you see.
I know. Now, the last time we saw Samus on Nintendo console was, of course, well, her official game, 2010 with Metroid Other M. Rather good game, somewhat critically received, but a rather good game all the same. But we are hoping to see an official release of the Bounty Hunter Lady rather soon at E3. And, of course, no doubt there are many titles that you might also be excited for, which have not yet been previously announced by Nintendo. This is their big chance to bail themselves out of a rather tough spot.
It most certainly is, but will they be able to step up to the plate?
We hope so, old chap.
Yes, and produce the gerbils.
The gerbils, old boy.
The gerbils, yes.
There, really nice. As we've learned over the years, you should never say Nintendo are dead because they always seem to pull something out of the bag when it's needed most. But this time it really is needed, you know.
Most certainly, yes indeed. I wonder what the prize is for Super Smash Bros. 4 tournament.
A Captain Falcon hat, I hope.
Oh, this could be show me your moves.
Yes, that's right. There you are, then, everybody else. Most interesting Nintendo news for you. And I dare say we're going to be having some more Nintendo news potentially in the coming days. So do stay tuned for that.
Oh, most certainly, yes.
Well, my word, thank you very much for joining us, everybody else. I'm looking forward to seeing you once more for the next exciting idea, I say. Until then.
Reggie, I'm authorising use of Samus at E3.